What's good, Shadow man? Welcome back to another video. Before we start, if you are new here, which most likely you are, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Turn on notifications. Follow me at Ricky the Shadow. And yeah, man, let's get right into it. We're gonna react to some. I think Abin Preach. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. I'm not good with names. If y'all new here, I said this a few videos ago. I'm not good with channels' name, but I've been watching them for a while now. So I wasn't gonna react to this video because I feel like everybody reacts to these types of shit. But I'm like, you know what? Let me give my opinion on it, just because the thumbnail is interesting. Like the title is this true? Question mark. But the thumbnail, it says, if you don't date trans women, you don't like women. Now listen, if you are trans, gay, or whatever, that's cool. I don't discriminate because, as you read in my bio, I hate everybody. I just do. That, of course, that's a joke because, but at the same time, it's not, because I really can't stand people like at all. But man, we gonna get into this now. The thumbnail that got me interested. The fact that it says that, because apparently it's a tweet. So I want to hear their thoughts, see if I agree. Which most likely, if it is what I think it is, most likely I'm gonna agree. I do not think if you don't date trans women that you don't like women. I don't think that. I think if anything, I'm just gonna say if you like trans women that you're most likely gay. Let's be real. And that's my opinion. Relax if you're these woke ass motherfuckers that try to be so cool and down and shit. But that's just me. So we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna see more context about this, because if that's just a tweet, then that's just a dumb tweet in my opinion. But we're gonna get right to it.
This showed up on me because it was like a TikTok or a Twitter tweet that went viral.
A tweet that went viral. Tweet.
This is interesting. Okay. This comes from Stacy K. All right.
Stacey K.
A lot of cis girls would date and marry.
Okay. Okay. Here's my problem. I already have a problem with this. Now, if you are a person who watched my latest video, the last video I have up, don't at the time of this recording, the last like full video I have up is a D Chanel video. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I reacted to a video of hers, and she was reacting to Saucy Santana, the rapper dude, the gay one, that dude, and she brought up a good point. How Saucy Santana, a lot of like Saucy Santana and a lot of like gay guys, not all of them, but a lot of them like to call women fish. Like they always try to do that. And in that video, I even brought up the point that trans women, a lot of them, like this one trans woman, if y'all, I don't know, she went viral because she's like trans women are better than women, and then she started calling them cis women, and I'm like, she's the same one that makes like points of like she doesn't like when trans women call trans women, they should be called women, but it's like you're calling biological women cis women when they're actual women, even though you're a trans woman. Like, it was like so annoying. And I remember when I watched it, I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. It's like, so I was like, and this was before I did YouTube. This was months prior before I started my channel. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with that? Like, how you gonna call a woman a cis woman? You know what I mean? It's like they're just women. That's what they are. They're nothing else. But I already have a problem with motherfuckers calling biological women cis women. It's like everybody's trying to add something to a word, and it's like that's not how that fucking works. Like, it's one thing if you want to be identified as a they, them, or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But then now you're trying to come at biological women and give them names like fish and cis women and all that. It's like, nah, stop that shit.
All right.
Stacey K.
A lot of cis girls would date and marry guys who would dump them without hesitation if they happen to have a penor.
Okay, yeah.
But they still think but they still think that what they have is love. He doesn't love you, he loves your whole.
I don't, wait, what?
If your boyfriend or husband doesn't see trans women as women, he doesn't see women as anything other than their orifice.
No, not, no. What? No.
Okay.
He's already
I remember
over
we were
it.
having this conversation.
Right.
We did a video.
Okay, hold on. I need to know something. Oh shit, I'm muting my shit. I'm muting this. I need to know something. Is the person that tweeted this, and I'm just gonna assume, is the person a trans woman? Because it be trans women, they be saying a lot of these stuff. Not all of them, relax, but it be a lot of them. So I need to know if this is a trans woman that said this shit. No, I'm pause bitching.
Video on that, and you brought up a wonderful point.
Right.
Which is
But the wonderful point that you brought up was, so what does that mean? What does that mean? Huh? If you're gay and you find out, and your boy would find out that you have a vagina, he would dump you. He don't love your dick. He don't love you. He loves just the dick. That's not real love you got.
they would. There's no way they would ever say that.
No, they wouldn't.
They would not say that.
They would not. But still, the rhetoric is the same,
I've heard-
and it makes no sense.
Yes, I've heard gay dudes say that they're repulsed by the idea of like the female reproductive.
100%. I've
Right?
heard. Yeah.
Is it weird for dudes to say, I don't want to look at penors for straight dudes? Is it weird?
I don't think none of that is weird. I'm okay with what I said. It is fine. And you know what? You guys are a bunch of weirdos. I'm gonna tell you why you're a bunch of weirdos. All right? Why are you forcing people that don't like you to like you?
Right.
If a motherfucker don't want to date me because of who I am, guess what? I don't want to date them.
Right.
I don't want to force them to date me. Ew. Why the f- would
That's
I do
the
that?
problem,
That's mental
too, yo.
illness right there. No, you got to love me. You got no. If you know what?
That's the
Some
problem.
people at
Hold
some
on.
point ask me what my type was. Not
All right, listen. I think that's the point with the trans community, right? Not just them trying to get like them people to like them and shit. Like they're trying to get people to like them in general, not just men. That's the whole problem. Like this is what pisses me off. We need to stop acting like this is all brand new. This whole trans thing is brand new. This has been going on for a very long time, but everybody was not giving two fucks about it because no one was trying to force that shit on the internet. No one was trying to force to accept people accept it. Like no one gave it a fuck. Now there were discrimination, absolutely they were, but the reason why it's big now is because now it's like a lot, not all of them, but a lot of them be on the internet being like, I'm trans, accept me for being trans, you have to like me for being trans. It's like, yo, not everybody's gonna accept that. Just like not everybody's gonna accept the person because of the color of their skin, because of the way they look, because of what country they're from, because of who they date. So it's like, if you got all that shit going on, what do you expect? Like I don't know, man. I just hate when they're like, accept me. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck if people like me, dislike me, or not. I'm living my life. I know who I am. I love myself. I don't give a fuck what no one else thinks. And the sooner that I feel like the trans community do that, I feel like people will actually look at them and be like, you know what? Respect. Because even though you may not, these people may not respect you or accept you for who you are, at least you know who you are and you love it and you're not trying to shove it down people's fucking throats. But it's like, bro, that's their fucking problem. It's fucking
I said I don't
annoying.
have a type.
Yeah.
Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. But more
Bars.
than that, I like who likes me. That's the old high school
With the right holes.
with the, of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Is love supposed to be unconditional? I don't believe that. Do you?
Their idea, what they like in their head is that.
Okay.
But it's not.
I don't think so, right?
Not, it's not.
No,
It's not.
it's not.
It's not. There's a wonderful, brilliant comedian called Daniel Torado. Okay, phenomenal dude he has a bit on that talking about, yo, you think love is unconditional? It's not. It's conditional. No, you love him. You love that person unconditionally. Okay, cool. What if it was? You would want, what would really please him would be to fuck another girl. Would you still love him? No, because you love him conditionally. But that's most of us.
Yeah.
That's
That's
you
facts.
nailed fucking put the hit the nail on the head. That's what it is.
And I wanted to say something right when he said he ain't got no type. That's me. See, I feel like, because people ask me, what are you into, Rick? And I'm like, I'm into anything. And then when I meant anything, I'm like, and I said, wait before you say anything. When I mean anything, I mean women. And I said, wait before anything. Before I say women, I mean biological women. And then that's when they start asking me questions and shit. Cause my thing is, for me, like I said, I don't care. Be you. But I I don't believe that if you don't like trans women, if you don't date a trans woman, that means you don't like women. I don't believe that crap. Listen, I will date a woman. I don't care. I'll date a woman. I'll date any woman. Black, white, short, tall, thick, slim, muscular. I don't care. Oh, if a woman comes up to me and I have a vibe with her, I'll do it. Like I don't feel like I have a type necessarily. Like I legit never been like I have this type. Do I get around? Like I will say, if I did had to pick one, I think I'm gonna say black women, just because that's the main thing I'm always around my whole life. But I don't have a type. Like, bro, if you go on my Instagram, I follow a lot of like women with BBLs and shit, right? But I also follow a lot of muscular chicks. I follow this, I follow that. Like, I really don't have a type. I'm one of those ones that like I'm into all types of women. And listen, women, not trans women, not non-binary women or whatever, just women. That's what I'm into. So I don't agree with the whole um oh, the trans woman, if you don't date a trans woman you don't like women. Like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. That makes no sense. But yeah, man, let's get right back to it. I just wanted to say that because I wanted to say about it went out of my mind for a quick.
Well, here's another hypothetical. What if I'm really madly in love with somebody, we've been together a long time, we've had all the right discussions, and then 5 years into the marriage, she says to me, I actually don't want kids and I'm never going to have kids. And I don't want to be with her. Does that mean I never loved her? I only love her ability to reproduce kids? No. There's just certain things I need out of a relationship.
Right.
That's all. It's a simple thing.
I'm gonna tell you something. Don't tell women what they should love and what they shouldn't love and
Yes.
what they feel love or not. Okay.
Yes.
Some of these women, because we don't want to date them because because we don't want to date them because they have a penis. Listen, some of these women don't want to date us because we take them to Chipotle. So let's not fucking start with this thing, okay? No, love who you.
Is he lying? There are women out here that don't want to date men because they'll take them to Chipotle, they take them to a Waffle House, they'll take them to a movie theater, which is crazy. Cause that's where I always took my girl. So like the fact that we live in an age where like women are not dating men for that is crazy. So I agree with what he just said. I agree.
You love who love you back.
Yeah.
And leave people alone with that.
Right.
Just take it.
That's my problem, right? With especially with the trans community. They have a lot of men that are into that shit. A lot. A lot of men are coming out being like, yeah, I'm into that shit. Of course, they're trying to like, for example, this one dude on No Jumper, he tried to say, oh, I'm not gay, even though I'm dating this trans chick. And it's like, and I'm like, let me see why he thinks. And he's saying, because I'm not in love with the fact that she was a dude. I'm in love with what she is now. And I'm like, I don't agree with it, but I see his point of view. But then he said some shit like, Adam 22 asked him, but would you suck her dick? And he's like, oh yeah, I would. And I'm like, okay, my boy, everything you just said just flew out the window. You sucking dick, that's gay. I don't care. That's just gay. Straight up. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like, my point is, you got guys like that, right? They into that shit. A lot of them are coming out, but yet it's like, unless it's like, I don't know what is this obsession with trying to have all these straight men into that shit. No. That's not how that works. Like, there's a lot of men that are into that shit. A lot. Especially now. Like, what, we got, is June Pride Month or is it July? I'm pretty sure it's June. We're in May right now, so it's coming up soon. So a lot of them gonna be celebrating that shit. I don't know, man. But that's just me. Like, what's the point? You got a bunch of dudes that are into that.
Manipulative, gross behavior to be online and to try to mentally like
Right.
people up into thinking that, or to convince women that there's something wrong with their partners because
Right.
they want a certain genital. It's fine. Just let it happen.
Hey.
This is weirdo behavior.
That's
It
now,
is.
It's weird.
I can understand that for trans people, dating might be really difficult.
Right.
And so because they're ostracized based off of like, their alignment or whatever body parts they have, I can imagine that's tough. This is the wrong response to that.
100%.
Right.
At the end of the day, go find people who appreciate you. Go with, go where you're appreciated, not where you're tolerated or not wanted. I think that's the most
Right.
sensible advice in all this. But trying to change everyone's ideas about attraction is just going to make people more resentful and think you're more of a weirdo. That's all.
Right.
And mind you, I'm not talking about in the world. I believe that you should. I believe the children are the future. It has nothing to do with the rights or with the places. You should be tolerated everywhere. Now, we talk about interpersonal relationship. That's let people be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let people be.
That's it. Body parts. That's so weird. The whole holes thing has
He just
all
loves
Right.
your holes. Ugh.
So love shouldn't be unconditional. Okay, we agree on that portion.
Ugh. That's so fucked up, though. No, you don't. No, lady. You trying to guilt trip a mother. You trying
Right.
to guilt trip a now. That's why I don't like that term too. Ally. Now, cause now it gives you the permission to guilt trip me into. Oh, now I have to think like that because otherwise, my man wouldn't.
Yeah, she's trying to tell women like, oh,
You know, kind of.
if he don't see us as women, he don't see you as nothing. but a
No!
hoe. She
Wow.
trying to put herself. You know what she's trying to do?
Umbrella,
You know what she's
umbrella,
trying-
Ella, that's what
She's trying to LGBTQ ladies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
W in
that.
there.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
actually literally what she's trying to do, bro. I just hate when that happens because it's like, bro, just because we're not into you don't mean we're not into biological women. That's just dumb. There's a reason why guys are into women and they're not into guys, and they're not into women with the guy part. That's just simple what it is. It's like that's a very good. That's literally what she was doing. He was spot on with that shit.
Yeah, that's
what
what
the
she's
fuck?
doing. She's trying to add more letters to that umbrella. That's crazy.
They're gonna add the cis women, as they call it.
That is
That's
actually
exactly
crazy.
what they're trying to do. If they don't love us, they don't love you.
Nah,
And
sweetie,
here's the thing,
that
too,
don't work like
because
that.
We haven't covered a trans topic in maybe like a year. I feel like we haven't covered it.
And I don't feel half bad about that.
No, I just don't think it's necessary.
Right.
There was a time where people were like, "Oh, you guys are obsessed." Like trans videos, I think maybe don't even represent 0.5%.
Right.
Not even 0.5% of
just
our
a-
total videos.
But we talk-
But there was a period where it was like very much in the social news.
It was a talk, yeah.
It was all the time. You'd literally go on.
Mid to late last year, that was legit the only thing trending. From late summer to fall, like from half of last year, I want to say that was the main thing trending. Everything was trending, like everything. Every content creator was reacting to it, even the ones that don't react to like fucking shit like that. Everybody was reacting to it because that's literally the main thing that you saw on your feed. You know how many times I open YouTube, Twitter, or shit? That's the main thing everywhere. It was everywhere, and it was like, yo, people saying, why y'all so obsessed if y'all don't like it? Yo, it's not that we're obsessed. That's legit what the media is feeding you. Bro, I remember Bolt Light, they hired a trans person to be like, and to like promote them or like be in a commercial or some shit like that, if I remember. It was like, what the fuck? And then they got hella backlash. They decided to end that too. It was like, they just did everything about trans and LGBT community. That was the main thing talked about last year. It's from late summer to the rest of the year going forward. Like, that was the main thing. So they got a point. That was the main thing talked about.
Online, you couldn't escape it. But
Yeah.
that's here.
And that's what we do.
Right?
We
So
do
we talk,
social mental. So
but people think it's like, no. It's interesting too because when you talk about these things, generally you're always talking about things because something bad has happened.
Right.
So people, when they see us covers, they're like, oh my God, you only have bad things to say. It's like, well, what do you want me to say? Like, oh, it's so great. Trans people just built this new this new center for transness, and like nobody wants to watch that shit. But to be clear, I don't care
Right.
about transness.
don't.
I don't care if people are trans. If I meet a trans person, it's just another person to me. Go live your best lives. I really think zero about it at all.
Right.
But when I'm being told as a straight person, if you're not open to trans people, you're transphobic and you should be shunned, then I'm like, okay, well now you're involving me.
Right.
Now you're involving me.
I was
Yeah.
leaving you alone, but you made me part of this conversation.
I'm
Exactly.
genuinely like that. I'm a living.
And this is the crazy part. If it was the other way around, they'll be canceled. See, if they made a conversation saying, we like real women, trans women are not women, right? Which is the main thing everybody says. But let's say they was to say it because they're pretty big here. Guess what? They'd be canceled. Da 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 da. But no, a trans woman says, "Hey, you guys are not into trans women." Then guess what, ladies? They're nothing but they don't see you as women. They see you as holes to put in. And it's like, no, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all.
let live person. I'm generally saying, like, if they need medical care, go get your medical care. I hope everything you need is happening. But all this talk about straight people need to start being more open-minded. Yo, chill the fuck out. Y'all do your thing.
Yeah.
And the people who want to be involved in doing your thing, let them do their thing.
Yeah.
I think
And everybody should be left to
Right.
doing their thing.
And we live in the
do
happy
their
world.
Thing.
Yeah.
Doing their thing, when I'm thing. Thing. Thing.
no, because I think that straight people should be more open minded. The problem is the way you want straight people to be more open minded is now you trying to judge who.
Yeah.
You trying to fucking judge what has to be in my mouth, and
Right.
that thing I think is.
That's the problem. I agree. Straight people should be open minded. I'm open minded, but I'm not open minded as in I'm definitely gonna put your dick in my mouth, chick. Come here. That's not. No, I'm not. No, I'm open minded where it's like, hey, if that's who you are, good for you. You found who you are, good for you. But if you're gonna start being like, y'all should be more open minded, get on your knees, suck our dicks. We're basically women. If you don't do it, you don't like women, then no one's gonna fucking be like, all right, let's give it a chance. They're gonna be like, fuck you, on some real shit. Bless you, baby. That's the fucking truth. That's how they're gonna be, and that's the fucking problem. I don't like covering, like, I never wanted to cover shit like this, but it's like, what else is there to cover? Like, cause I just got them reacting to a bunch of shit, and I'm like, you know what? Let me react to this. Let me try something new. And it's like, this is all there is on the internet nowadays. If it's not about some race shit, about race, or about some fucking the presidential campaign thing, the election shit coming up, or about this or that, it's about the trans shit. And if it's not about that, it's about these fucking red pills or this alpha male shit. It's like, it's always that same shit. So, the fuck. But nah, I don't agree with the whole, if you don't like trans women, you don't like women. No, I feel like if you don't like trans women and you like women, that's it. And if you like trans women and you like women, then guess what? You like trans women, you like women. That's it. Me, I like women. Like I said, I don't have a preference. I'm gonna spell it out like this. I don't care if the chick is tall, small, big boobs, small boobs, big ass, no ass, dark, light, I don't care, muscular, I don't care. I really don't care, because I'm into women, and that's what I'm into. I'm into women. Like, I don't care. Honestly, I'm really one of those ones. Like, not trying to be like, oh, I don't got no type, because I get all the bitches. No, I legit got no type. That's just me. But one thing I know I'm not into dick. I know I'm not into balls. I'm not into none of that shit. I'm not into that. I'm into biological women. And guess what? That doesn't mean I hate trans women. That doesn't mean I hate non-binary women or anything like that. That just means I'm into that. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. I don't discriminate. I hate everybody equally. It's in you look at my Instagram, you look at my TikTok, you look at here, even here. That's the main thing you'll see. Because simply, I'm just one of those people that people get on my fucking nerves. Like, I literally have a small circle because people really get on my fucking nerves. But you feel me? So I don't agree with what she said.
It's weird.
Or
I fucking think
whatever the
that's
fuck.
none of your business. That's fucking weird.
Why do you
Yeah.
say it like that?
Because that's what it is.
He's not
That's
lying.
what it
You
is.
also put it in your mouth. Pause.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
Yo, let's end this video.
Nah, we're not done.
You have to say some weird shit like that. Yo, don't get forceful with me.
What you gonna do?
Are you the trans woman?
Yeah, you're doing this video, or else you don't love us,
Chill.
motherfucker.
That's a good example right there.
We We're doing this video.
Bro, this reminds me of my cousin right
New
here.
Sweet Tarts Gummies.
Which, by the way, subscribe to the Forbidden Bros. We haven't posted. We only posted one video, and that was a while back. But like, subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to get some videos up there soon. But man, like I said, y'all already know. I already said what I had to say. I agree with what they said. And if you get offended by this, keep in mind, offense is not given, it's taken. And also, all you can do is never click this video or my channel again or whatever. I don't really fucking care. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm out.